And I think we are live. 2 3 bars LTE, and if it's not good enough, if it's fuzzy, I'm just gonna shut it off, shut it down. So let me know about the quality, and we'll go from there. I'm just gonna get the video on this phone so I can answer questions from here. Yeah, from here. All right, looks like we have tons of questions here. Let's start with question from Joe Schmo. Joe Schmo asks, Lewis, I see that you live in a van and your van is white. If you were to buy any other color again, as long as it was white, what color would you buy? Well, Joe Schmo, I would buy white. And that was the first question of the night. Of course, there was no question. I'm just kidding around. Teresa says hi from Chicago. Redeemed says hi from Montana. And Robert just says hello. Robert is incognito. He's like me. He's somewhere out there, incognito, nobody's business. This is where I'm staying for the night. And that's it, folks. I got my camera there going. I don't know if you can hear a little bit of the background noise. There's a little bit of traffic going by me, but it is what it is. Debbie says LOL. Barbara, hi from Indiana. Tony from the UK says hi. Redeemed 7777777. First time I've caught you live. Good thing you caught me live. Gina Loya. White is a good color. Indeed, white is a good color. Actually, white is a very good color. Not only a good color, but a cool color. Because if you have a white van, you're going to stay a lot cooler than if you have a black van, let's say. I think that's why most vans are white, because they're a lot cooler. What am I? Columbia 2727 says hi from Panama City, Florida. How the heck are you guys doing in Panama City, Florida? And how is it that you still have some kind of service? I thought you were getting pounded by these horrible winds down there. Probably if I go down there again, I probably won't even recognize that place if it's as bad as they say it is. Swifty Swift, hi from Amish country. Amish country. That could be anywhere from Pennsylvania, Ohio, and parts beyond. So that doesn't help us a lot. Janice Lala says hello. How you doing, Janice? Gina Loya says or asks or says, thinking of buying a cargo trailer and really like the look of black, but yes, I'll buy white. you can buy black, you can buy any color you want. It's just I don't know if it's called physics. Let's just say it's just reality. White reflects heat, black absorbs heat. So you want to stay cool in the summer or cooler, I would go with white. You want to be warm in the winter, go with black. '69 Smoky Man, sup man, love your videos. Thank you very much. Much appreciated. Lynn Driver, hey from Central Florida. Lynn, you and Lydia just that hurricane just missed you guys. Just went west. Unfortunately, it's hitting or already hit. I guess it already hit the panhandle of Florida panhandle. So, and I think it's coming up here tomorrow. But mainly, I think we're just going to get rain at some point. I don't even know if we're going to get a lot of rain, because it looks like it's coming more to North Carolina. Unfortunately, going back to North Carolina, I got quite a few people there that I know, and they've already been hit terribly, and now it looks like they're going to be hit again just as they're cleaning up from the last hurricane. So yeah. Swifty Swift is in Lancaster, PA. Alright, so you're not too far from me. You are maybe an hour, 2 hours from me, maybe. Hershey Motorhome in Hershey, PA. Also not far from me. I could be there in a couple hours. Just checking. Nothing's going on. And what else we got? La Fin Type. LA Fin. I can't pronounce. La Fin Type. Laughing type, that's what I'm going to call it. White also hides dirt more than black. Yes, indeed. Although you can still see the dirt, but it hides it a little bit better. I think silver is like the best color to hide dirt. I had a silver car and I liked it. But I also like the white van. I like the white, so I have no problems with that. Redeem says, go yellow and you'll stick out like a sore thumb. Unless you go yellow and then write big letters DHL, then you're going to be blending in certain areas a little bit more. Minivan Mike says, hello, hi Lewis, and hello everyone. How you doing, Minivan Mike? Get a black and white van, says Tony. I guess you can get the best of both worlds. I guess you can get a black van with a white roof. Cuts me off, I guess. I don't have good enough service, but even when I have good enough service, Verizon still cuts me off. So I think I made a mistake going with Verizon. But I'm not going back to AT&T. Anytime soon. I'm stuck with Verizon. Hurricane Michael. It's going to be one of those nights where Verizon just keeps kicking me out. Thanks, Verizon. I'm within a stone's throw from New York City. How can I be right in the New York City area and only have 2 to 3 bars? Makes no sense to me. I go to the middle of the desert. I have internet service. I can use the phone, whatever. I'm over here by New York City and I can't use my phone. What's the point? I don't know what to say. I mean, I'm talking and then I get cut off, and there's nothing I can do about it. I mean, the only thing, I almost did that, but I don't know if I can switch mid creation here. If this thing cuts me off again, I am going to use this phone, and this is a different service. So if I got cut off, I'm gonna shut it down, and I'm gonna try, which I almost did, and then I didn't. But it seems to be okay now. Just stay put. Don't cut me off, please. I had some questions here. Probably not. Luffin type. Maybe if you wear a tinfoil hat, it would boost your signal. You know, boost my signal. I have a lot of stuff in my van. I got everything in my Jeff Attack. Here's the thingy to turn it on. I have it off because the Wi-Fi outside is worse than my signal. So it's, oh, hold on a second. I left something on. So this, but here's one thing that I need, and I should have gotten this a long time ago, but I haven't, and that is a cell booster. I need to get a cell booster in my van to boost up the cell boosting. So that's what I need. Lifa type says, don't move, sit very. Maybe if I change the angle. Oh, that's free. I had the phone over here. This is where great. That's not gonna work. How's that? Yeah. Okay, I put you over there closer to the door. So maybe that will, and this is a different angle. Look at this. You're always looking at this angle. I should do this angle more often. I should do this angle more often. Let's see at the questions. Bob, my life in 75.5 square feet. Bob says hi. How you doing, Bob? Hope you're staying safe. Hope everything is well. Bob, you overstating the obvious, Bob, but thank you for letting us know that I'm cutting out. I'm cutting out. Thank you. I didn't realize that until you told me. Snow Devs, high production. Well, today it's a little, it's not a, oh, there's my shadow over here. Today is not as high production as usual, but we strive for the best here. All right, it looks like this is better because I'm closer to the front. See, I have a lot of insulation in my van, and I have doubled the Reflectix. So I have the Reflectix right against the skin of the van, and then I have the Reflectix against the insulation. I know that Reflectix, to work properly, you need to leave an inch gap and all that, but I use it. It was another layer of something, so call it that, another layer of something. And so because I have all that insulation here, all that foil insulation, I guess it cuts down on my cell signal. So all right, so it seems like it's working better. What? Gina says, extreme fingertips close up. What's on your mind tonight? Yeah, I have a gigantic hand. What's on my mind tonight? Not much. I'm gonna do a little live video here so can answer some questions and can have a dialogue. and then I'm gonna go to sleep because I'm kind of tired, and tomorrow might be a working day, might not be. It all depends on the rain, if it rains at all. But we did have a warning, or we still have a warning, or we got a warning for where I'm at right now, that after 12 noon tomorrow they're calling for flash flood warnings. So I don't know. Why Pond Poly blocks the signal too? It probably does. Susan Phillips gives me the clapping hands. Thank you, Susan. Karen Persico. Hi, Lewis. You were pixelating. Now you are coming in good. I just tuned into your Wednesday night live. Hope your week is going well. God bless you all. Thank you very much. Thank you for letting me know that. Thank you. I hope your week is going well as well. Going well as well. That did not come out as well as I intended to come out, but I hope your week is going well. What did you do with the money? What? What do you mean what I did with the money? What does that mean? So when you get rained out and can't work, how do you spend your day? Well, I can spend the day any way I want. Well, if it's hot, if it's very hot, there's no sense in me being in a van suffering with the heat and humidity. So I just go into a Starbucks or a Panera Bread. Lately I prefer Panera Bread. The coffee tastes better. I don't know what is it with Starbucks. Are people gluttonous for punishment? You go in there and the coffee tastes terrible, and it's like $3 to $4. And then if you add all that concoction on top, and in the middle and in between, it's like you leave there without $20. It's like, really? Did I just spend $20 on a cup of coffee? Well, it's a little less than $20, but still. But the coffee tastes terrible. Ugh. And Panera Bread is a little better, and you have free refills. I go to Starbucks, I want another coffee, it's another $3 to $4. I go to Panera Bread, I get free refills. So lately I've been going to Panera Bread, and so if it's raining and I want to conserve power because there's no sun and I'm getting less power coming in, so I'll probably go to a place like Panera Bread, and I'll sit there for a couple hours, do some editing, and eat something, and just spend a few hours there, and then just come in here, come to my home. Like today, I just came in here. I made myself a nice salad. It's called the Louis salad, as Lydia would call it, and it's basically just salad stuff, whatever type of salad you like, whatever greens you like. And then I usually add strawberries, which I didn't have today, and raspberries, which I didn't have today, and but today I did have blueberries, blackberries, different kinds of nuts I add in there, and what else? The cranberries, dried cranberries, mozzarella cheese, and so basically a whole bunch of different stuff in there. If you have mango, it's very delicious with mango. Today I put a banana in there because I didn't have mango. It was still very good, and that's what I did today. I went to the gym, took a shower, then came parked over here not far from where I'm staying tonight, and I had something on my chin. Thank you for letting me know that. I guess that was a leftover from dinner. So that's what I like to do. If I'm tired and I'm not doing anything, I just want to be home. I don't want to be at Starbucks. I don't want to be at Panera Bread. I just want to be home. And this is my home, so yeah, so that's probably what I'll do tomorrow. If it's raining, Most likely it won't be raining in the morning, but then if it starts raining, so that means I won't work the afternoon probably. So, all right, I have tons of questions now. Now I'm falling behind here. These amazing places says, I'm sorry if I don't know if, don't be sorry, first of all. I get the same question a lot of the times. I got new people coming in, new I don't want to say it, let's just call them subscribers. All right, so I got new people coming in all the time, and some of you folks don't see my older videos. I mean, they're there, you can just go there and see them, but anyway, for one reason or another, you don't know certain things. And so never be sorry for asking the question. Just ask the question. Don't be sorry for it. There's nothing to be sorry about it. And so what was the question? Did you use multiple cameras on your Nothing Like Home video? Nothing Like Home video. No, I just use one camera. Just use this camera. I use a different lens though. This lens here is the 10 to 18 millimeters. Okay, and that gives a wider angle, but the quality is not as nice as the so this is a good everyday lens, but not as good. Not as here we go again. Okay, it's very sensitive. I shouldn't touch that. Okay, not as good as the other one, if that makes any sense. This is an improvised thingamajig right there, so it is what it is. No, so I just use one camera, just multiple angles. I like doing multiple angles. I've been doing this stuff since I had a camera in the 90s, 80s, 90s. Snow Debs, the money your mom gave you for chess lessons. Ha ha. What do you mean for chess lessons? Did you, are you playing with me on Chess with Friends? Did you beat me? Because lately, I stopped playing chess for like 4 years. Since I started YouTube. And when I stopped, I was very good at it. I was not excellent, but I was good at it. But now, I'm coming back, and you just don't see the game like you used to. I don't see the game like, so I'm slowly coming back. Starbucks, the McDonald's of coffee. Robert Gordon says hello from New Bern, North Carolina. Robert, I'm sorry, but looks like you're gonna get hit again. Hopefully it's just a little bit of water and a little bit of wind, but just be careful out there and hunker down and keep an eye on the news. News that sometimes they overhype things up, but you always have to be careful and err on the cautious side, because you don't want to be caught in the middle of a storm and without any resources. So John B. Royston Jr. says, hey Lewis, just hanging out, huh? Just got here. I'm just hanging out. Just me, myself, and all you folks out there on YouTube land. Bob Nomadine, Nomad 1, Bob Nomadine. I guess it's Nomadine. Hi from Rhode Island. I've been to Rhode Island, at least I think I have. The state is so small that I probably just drove right by it. Elvis Moya says, God bless you, Lewis, Allentown, PA. How you doing, Elvis? Judy Brunton, Starbucks logo has a pagan campaign. Look it up. Out in the open but silent. Simols are the language. Love your post. Simols. I don't get that at the end. I don't get it. Gina Loya, are you studying any particular book in the Bible right now? Not any particular book in the Bible, no. Danny Medeiros, my coffee budget is 0. Quit coffee in the 70s. Should have done that with the soft drinks. Now just drink water or H2O or agua. I would stick with H2O. I don't know what the other ones are, but stick with H2O. I like coffee. I was never really a big coffee drinker. I mean, I like my coffee with breakfast. And now that I found Timmy's, it's like my thing, you know. I got talking about Timmy's. Darn it. This is all I got. Oh, the smell. Oh, this is all I got. This is going to last me until the weekend, and then hopefully Saturday or Sunday I'm going to go to Timmy's, and I'm going to buy some Timmy's. May I know how much a YouTuber can make? Can a YouTuber make with 10,000 subscribers with AdSense? I have no idea, because that you having 10,000 subscribers means nothing. If you gotta have people watching your videos, and then you gotta have people clicking or watching through the advertisement. So it's not, I mean, one channel with 10,000 subscribers can make double of what another channel with 10,000 subscribers make. It all depends on how many people watch the videos, and how many people that watch videos watch the commercials. So that's the difference. Look, if you want to do YouTube, don't do it for the money. You're not gonna get rich unless you are one of those real few that make it to the top. You're not gonna get rich. So if you want to start a YouTube channel, or if you have a YouTube channel, do it because you like doing it. Do something you like doing. Don't do it for the money. I mean, a little money will come eventually, but all that money that comes in goes right out for equipment. So basically I don't make anything because I buy all this stuff. I don't ask for it. I just buy it. So yeah, don't do it for the money. Do it because you like it, and eventually maybe the money will come, but don't do it for the money. Sandra, how you doing, Sandra? Sandra says, hi Lewis, just got home from meeting to find you live. Sounds like a keeper in terms of instruction. Well, Sandra, I hope you're staying safe, because I was just telling, I forgot the name, in North Carolina. Robert, there's Robert Gordon is also in New Bern, North Carolina, so he's your neighbor. And Robert, I was just telling him, be careful, because they got some more, and you are aware of that. You already know that there's something else coming. So hopefully it's not going to be as much as the last time, and it doesn't look like it is. So just stay safe and be careful. I lost my place. Robert says, 2 weekends ago I started watching your videos from the first one. You got a long way to go, buddy. I forgot to count, but it's over, I know it's over 1,000, over 120 or something. I don't know the count anymore, but it got a long way to go. What? Susan says 1 p.m. was at Panera all day, still here, Green Acres Mall Nye. So I think you were at Panera Bread all day. Okay, they have good food though. I like the soup. I like the chicken noodle soup. Oh, Snow Dabs is Sparky. Okay. Forgot about that. Well, Sparky, I used to be, like I was telling you, I used to be very good. I haven't. I think right now I have a couple problems. One, I'm not looking at the game and looking at the different move possibilities. I look a little bit and then I make a move, and that's my mistake. Because a lot of times I make a mindless move that's mindless. So I got to learn to concentrate a little bit more. I have a fella here that I'm working with. I've mentioned his name before once, Oleg, and he likes chess. So yesterday we went to Panera Bread and we sat there for 3 hours playing chess. I beat him once. I think I beat him in the first game, and then he beat me the next few games. 3 games, I think he beat me. So, but we've played a couple times before that, and I'm just getting better. The games were not as quick. It took him a while to beat me, but I'm getting better, little by little. I just have to concentrate on what I'm doing. John Wasilewski. I think I'm pronouncing that correct. Wasilewski. I think it's correct. Hi from Thunder Bay, Ontario. Great watching your travels. Thank you, John. See, I can pronounce John perfectly. Wasilewski, not so much. M. Cooper, good evening, Lewis from Harrisburg, Virginia. Hope your evening is well. How you doing, Cooper? Just drove through Virginia not long ago. Judy, sorry I can't see you well. Sorry about missing letters. What is that? I can't understand. Sorry, Judy, I don't understand what you're trying to say. This is hard because I try to read this quick so that I'm not here mumbling and everybody has a sense of what I'm reading. But I apologize, sometimes I just don't understand what's written. And it's nothing personal, it's just I don't understand it. And if I don't understand it, I can't make sense of it, then I can't elaborate on a question. So sorry about that. Sandra says, yeah, I hope it's overhyped. Yeah, I hope so too, Sandra. I hope it's all overhyped, you know. But what are you gonna do? Minivan Mike just ordered his solar from Renology. Renogy. I call it Renault. I don't know why I call it that. It's Renogy. And he's got a promo code. Anybody looking for solar panels, there's a promotion code there. Judy Brunton says symbols are a language. So sorry, cheer up. I still don't understand it, Judy. I don't understand what it means. Symbols are a language. I'm missing a key information thing here. I don't understand. I don't understand what it is, but I think I'm missing something. Maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just me. Maybe you said something before that I missed, so I apologize because it's probably my fault. Elvis Moya, when you're coming around Allentown, so I could buy you some Timmy's, would like to bless you. Oh, thank you very much. I don't know where I'm coming around Allentown. There's a Timmy's in Allentown. I went to the Timmy's there when I came from Florida. Not this time around when I came from the winter. So yes, I know there's a Timmy's there. I don't know when I'll be going through there, but it's kind of out of the way for me. But I don't know. Maybe when I go down to Florida, I might go. I have no idea. Bob says, and how much of the commercial they watch? So watch the whole thing. Yes, not only, you know, the more of the commercial the person watching, let's say my video, the more pennies I make out of that. It's pennies, folks, but yes, the more if you just skip on the video or commercial, then I get no pennies. If you watch a little bit, then I get a couple pennies. If you watch the whole thing, I got a couple pennies more. So it's all about pennies, folks. It's pennies on a dollar. Sandra says, I always watch ads all the way through because it helps the vloggers. Thank you, Sandra. And Sandra even watches, oh, it's over here. What was I doing looking over there? I look like Lydia looking over there. Darn it. Anyway, what was I saying? Yes, Sandra even watches even if the commercial is like 10 minutes long. Right, Sandra? You watch even if it's 10 minutes long? Gina says, interesting info about AdSense. I will watch through more often now that I know this. Gina, you didn't know this? Gina. Oops, I can't touch anything. The phone's going to fall off. Gina, you got to watch the ads. Gina, you got to... That's how we make money. Not monies, but pennies. I was going to say pennies and monies together. How does that come out? I don't even want to try. Lee Hefner, what computer do you use for your video editing? What processor, how much RAM, how much storage? I don't know what processor. I use the Mac Pro, and I bought that computer maybe a year and a half ago. A year and a half ago. And I have I think 250 gigabytes of memory. I don't have the 500, I think. Or do I have 500? I can't remember if it's 250 or 500. And that's what I got. The rest, I don't remember offhand what chip or what processor. I do use Final Cut Pro. I was using, what is it called? iMovie. I was using iMovie before, and I've been using Final Cut Pro since I was down in Florida this winter, and I just loved it. In the beginning it was really frustrating, and then I got used to it, and I just love it. So Robert says, where's Shadow Man? Shadow Man has to come back. I gotta have the time though. I gotta have the time. I would like to redo the whole thing, and maybe use Lydia as a damsel in distress, but do the whole thing slightly different. And yeah, so I like to do the whole thing of Shadow Man. I did write the ideas for the next 2 videos. It was going to be a trilogy, so yeah, I think one day it'll come out. Right now I don't know when, but I'd like to redo it again one day. Rob Steinhauer. Hey Louis, how you doing, Rob? Yeah Man says, good evening from South Michigan, the Lower Peninsula of Michigan. M. Cooper says, I know we are still in water shortage due to your long shower at Planet Fitness. I do take long showers, and today the water kept getting cold. I don't know why. Don't blame it on me. I wasn't taking that long of a shower, but maybe I guess I was. Oh well. Matthew Stevens says, hi. How you doing, Matthew? Elvis saw my video at Timmy's. Yes, I did find Timmy's. A little tough to park there, but I was able to find a parking spot not far from Timmy's. I went there, I grabbed a whole bag of Timmy's, and they were looking at me like funny. Why is this guy grabbing all this Timmy's? What's so good about it? Well, I like Timmy's. Ray Sorensen says, hi from Boise, Idaho. How you doing, Ray? I don't know if you know that. If you've seen my videos, you would know. But I don't know if you know or don't know that I know that you don't know. But if you knew, you should know. Well, I don't know if you know, but I did go to Boise, Idaho 2 years ago. I drove through Boise. I think I stayed overnight in Boise, Idaho. There's a Walmart there. I think that's where I stayed, at the Walmart in Boise, Idaho. And I remember when we were doing so good, and then all of a sudden I got cut off again. I don't know if it's YouTube or Verizon, but it stinks. So as I was saying, when I came out of Walmart the next day, because I got to the Walmart, I got to Boise, Idaho in the evening. And when I left Walmart the next day, I think I was driving west, and now all of a sudden I'm on a highway a couple minutes, and then it hits me. The mountains, the big mountains. That was the first time that I actually saw big mountains. That something that you can call a mountain. and that was really really amazing. When I went out west, every once in a while the scenery would change just like that, and the scenery would be different, and it would be amazing, just amazing. Matthew Stevens says hi from Philadelphia. Didn't you already say hi, Matthew? You said hi before, but now you're saying you're from Philadelphia. Matthew Stevens is in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. La source d'iotilage, in other words, Mike, in Quebecia, Canuckland. No, I'm sorry, you're not in Quebecia. You are in Canakia. I apologize. Says, hi, Lewis. Quentin, I really enjoyed Josh's movie. He's a good kid. He's a good sport. We did that whole movie in a couple of hours. We had no direction. We had no idea what we were doing. We just like, oh, let's make something. And what are we gonna make it about? I don't know. You know, no, I don't know. Let's just make it about something. So we'll just start filming, and then we'll come up with something, and then we came up with something. So that's what happens when you don't have a script. Although I did put in there that Spielberg had a script. Well, maybe I should just shut up now because I don't want to give away my secrets. And yeah, the whole thing was planned months in advance. Janet Bender says hi from Winchester Berg. What is that? Winchester Berg. I don't know where that is. Virginia. Oh, okay, it's in Virginia. Antique Hippies. Hi, Lewis from Chile, New Hampshire. How you doing? How you doing? This is my New York accent. How you doing? Bill and Gail. See, I remember. If I meet people, sometimes I don't remember the names, but after a while I do remember the names. So Bill and Gail, Antique Hippies in New Hampshire, and they say it's chilly. Well, it's fall, and with fall comes chill air, and the leaves fall down and stuff like that. Bob says he had big mountains in his video. Big mountains. All right, Bob. We'll believe it when we see it. So. Antique Hippies, how you doing? I'm doing good. How you doing? How you doing? I win a big prize. I win a big prize for knowing your names. All right, folks, it's almost an hour. I do have to go to sleep at some point, and I gotta call Liddy, and I should go. Maybe I should call her on this. Nah, I'll just keep it private. All right, folks. Thank you for joining me. We had another wonderful show about nothing. This is about nothing, folks. There's nothing, but there's always something in the nothing. So take it for what it is. If you spent the whole 51 minutes with me here, thank you for enduring through all these stoppages due to Verizon or YouTube, probably Verizon, so sorry about that. I can't always have good signal when I decide to go on air, and Although I should check if I have good signal, because if I don't have a good signal, what's the point? So hopefully this came out okay, and that's all I got. I will see you next time. Wherever you are, if you are in Chile, New Hampshire, or in Soaky, Florida, or in soon-to-be soaked North Carolina, unfortunately, or on the West Coast, East Coast, North Coast, South Coast, wherever you are, or even if you are somewhere else, some other country, you are still welcome. Thank you for joining me. I appreciate that. I know that I have folks all over the world. Don't confuse the way I view things, my political views, and don't confuse that with you know, me not liking you. I like everybody. So I may not like your views, but I still like everybody. And somehow I managed to bring yeah, so let's just end it here before I find myself talking for the next 2 hours about some other stuff that's on my mind. But I just hush hush mush mush. So folks, have a good night, have a good morning, have a good evening, and I will see you next time. And now I gotta turn this off, and it's the awkward part. You're gonna see my ginormous fingers. So folks, see you next time. Turning it off.